So I think it's time we start talking about what needs to happen. Oppo and Microsoft combining together on the next Surface Duo 3. Now, why do I say that needs to happen? Well, first off, Oppo is a foldable phone brand that a lot of people like, right? There's a lot of love behind Oppo. But the simple fact is, it's only available in China, so it's not easy to get for the average consumer. They don't have enough money to go international by any stretch of the imagination. And also, they also don't have the, resources to manufacture on a high-end level. So with the brand new Surface Duo 3 now being revealed that, listen, it's going to have one display. There is no longer going to be a dual display Duo 3. This now speaks volume to, possibly, why not join Oppo? First off, if you join Oppo, they can obviously have now the resources to boost up the Find N2. The Find N2, the successor to that could be the Surface Duo 3. Maybe push the Surface Duo 3 back to the end of December. And now you have a beautiful transition from a Find N2 to a Surface Duo 3. Because based on what we have heard from the Find N2, it is, end quote, a beautiful creaseless display. And it is absolutely gorgeous. And I could just imagine the Surface Duo 3, because now it will be one display, 180 degree phone, and no longer be that 360 degree masterpiece. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't just go with the Oppo Find N2. They combine together and they create an absolute dynasty of phones, comparing it, being literally the true competition to Samsung. And at this moment in time, since Samsung has released their phones now in China, and they're truly taking over that market too, it's only time will tell before Oppo really doesn't fade into existence, but becomes to a point where they're not making as much money as they were before. That's when usually a tech giant comes in and says, listen, we'll work together and we'll make the best product possible. I always say this, the more competition out there, the better for the consumer, right? Oppo has 2 generations of this phone. Microsoft's just getting in the, thick of things when it comes to foldable phones. True foldable phones, not, 2-hinge phones. True foldable phones. So there's a lot of things that Microsoft needs to learn how to do. And Oppo is right there to go ahead and do it. This also helps out their sister company, Vivo. If Microsoft does buy out Oppo, buy out, maybe they just partner with Oppo. This also increases Vivo's phones, and now you have Vivo, Oppo, and Microsoft going straight to the top. Samsung is still over there being, Samsung still being at the top by Samsung, but now you have more competition, more out there. So, again, like I said, I'm just waiting for this message from Twitter or this leak to happen where they start talking about this. And again, like I said, I know the idea or the counter to this whole idea is, oh no, Microsoft is by themselves and they want to create their own product, they want to do their own thing. Listen, it's failed. It's absolutely failed for Microsoft. It's no hidden illusion, no complete mystery that it has not worked out for them in the foldable phone market. Oppo has been literally a 0 to 100 real quick. Bam, they have taken off and is absolutely destroying it. I'm just saying right now, if I'm Microsoft, I am knocking on the door right now of Oppo saying, listen, we understand you guys want to go international. We understand you guys want to take off. Let's do it together. Let's take on the tech giant Samsung and hopefully create a beautiful masterpiece. Now, a Surface Duo 3, I've said this many times, I do not believe, now that we know it's one display, it's not going to look like the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. It's going to look a lot like what is rumored to be the Google Pixel Fold and obviously the Oppo Find 5G and the Find 2. So it's like they're going to create the pretty much same exact phone, but a more international version is also going to be really just stepping on the foot of Oppo to give us a pretty much a Microsoft Oppo Find N2. So if you guys look at these pictures, I mean, this phone looks absolutely gorgeous. The one thing I will say that Microsoft might be able to do that Oppo was not able to do, of course, is going to be wireless charging, more waterproofness, and maybe a bigger outside display and a bigger inside display. So pretty much like you guys remember the 3DS XL, the XL ones of them, maybe like an Oppo Find N2 XL. That's kind of what I would call it. It would be a bigger version of the Find N2. I think that would look absolutely gorgeous, and a lot of people would be buying this phone within milliseconds. Because not only are you relying on Microsoft, you're also relying on Oppo, who has now for the last 2 years been a very good source to rely on when it comes to affordable phones. So just my 2 cents, guys. I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions down below, what you guys are thinking about this. You know, could they all stay separate? Obviously, yes. But Oppo would not be able to go international and really take off as a company for probably a couple years, and that's not even guaranteeing anything, right? So you never know. When it comes to business, businesses come and businesses go. Nothing is guaranteed. Unless you're combined with a tech giant who has billions of dollars, then you can be guaranteed. So with that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.